Leo, what's up? I hope that you're doing amazing. Welcome to my channel, Adrian Nelson here. General reading for life and for love for you for the period 22 till 28 August. So this is for Sun, Moon, Rising and Ascending for Leo. Or maybe you just have Leo in your chart or your cross watcher. Whatever the case may be, welcome to the reading. Just very quickly before I start your reading, just wanted to let you all know that I did mention last week that my website was going to go live on the 13th of August. There were some technical glitches. It's getting all sorted out, but you can still contact me via my email address down below in the description if you want to have a reading or anything like that. I'll speak about that more at the end of the reading. Okay, so general reading for Leo. What do we have? General reading for Leo. Okay. There's a whole lot of cards that went there to the side. See what we have for you, Leo. I'm going to take this one, okay? Alright, that one it is then. Okay. Smoke and mirrors. So, Leo, things may not have been as bad as they seem. I feel that somebody maybe really spooked you. But with number 42 over there, let's just stay with the numbers first. So 4 is about stability and 2 is about things coming together. I feel that for some of you, there may have been a false sense of stability here. Maybe in a home place, in a job, in a relationship. I feel for most of you, it's more like in a more sort of like a home space, okay? Or what feels like security to you. I feel that that maybe you might have been a little bit deceived over here, that maybe you've been oversold, like sometimes when insurance companies or those kind of people, call you, and obviously I've got nothing against insurance companies or people, but like sometimes people call you and they sell you a really, really sweet deal and you actually go for it. And then it turns out to not be exactly what you anticipated that it's going to be. And I feel this is a situation that you had over here. And you actually started to, I feel that if you're dealing here with someone specifically, this is a person that you started to trust. You started to really open yourself to the idea and accept in your mind, Leo, that this is somebody that you can build your foundation on. Like, you can trust them with your heart and your feelings and your emotions. And maybe that was not so 100% the case. I feel that you were dealing with someone that it's almost like they were passing through your life. But, like they were on their own journey and they were just passing through. Like, so almost like, say, you were town, but somebody's on their way to somewhere different and they just kind of pass through the town, And they may have a very festive time when they are there, but staying there is not the reason why they're there in the first place. And, yeah, I feel that I don't really feel so much a space of what I would call deliberate, sort of like intentional kind of like deception, but this is more a space where, and there's a subtle difference between the two, but this is more a space where certain information was probably just not divulged, okay? You might have dealt also with someone that just sort of maybe just wanted a little bit of a break from life there for a little while. Let's see what we have for you with the Archangel Tarot for your current space before we look at what brought you here and also why, what the potential outcome is for the situation. And if you're interested in learning to read the tarot for yourself, Leo, then you can always sign up for my detailed online tarot reading course. There's a link down below in the description. Okay. You've got the 9 of Ariel. And Ariel is about manifestation. It's about abundance. It's about like when we speak about law of attraction, this is the things that we get. And there with 9 of Ariel, this is letting you know, this energy is letting you know, Leo, that the worst is behind you. Okay. If you maybe feel that are things ever going to actually ever work out again? Is this the end of the road? That sort of thing? Nope. This is a time for you to embrace your magic, because the worst is actually behind you. Also beautiful with that rainbow over there, that light that comes in, that universal light that comes in, that beautiful sense of prosperity. But in that space also, Leo, this is a space that is, let's imagine there was a very heavy rainstorm, And so maybe you were inside for, say, maybe like 5 days or even 12 days. And after you come out, everywhere around you, it just looks like devastation. The lands are, washed away, and, the crops are sort of like, all sort of flooded away, and everything just seems uprooted and bad. Then you're like, oh my goodness, this is never, ever, 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 I'm never going to repair from this ever again. But this is a space that actually lets you know that that may have been a very deep cleansing for you that was necessary, an experience that might have been necessary for you. So even if you're dealing with a situation like that, don't, or try not to think of it that the other person was just using you. Try to think of it in a broader sort of perspective, because maybe there was a lesson for them to learn, but maybe there was also a lesson for you to learn. All right. It says your dreams are fulfilled, hard work leads to great success, a love for the beautiful things in life. Okay. Very Taurus sort of vibe. Let's see, what is the energy that brought you to this point, Leo? What is the energy that brought you to this point in the recent past? Let's look at that, because when we understand the recent past, we also understand so much more about the present, the Devil, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Lovers. So we might be dealing here with a bit of a love conundrum over here, all right? Scorpio energy, Gemini energy, lots of confusion, or lots of strong emotions, could have been flooding all over the place. I mean, especially with this Lovers energy. Look at this. Such a powerful connection. So some of you may have had a bit of an experience there in the past where, and I'm sorry to say this, Leo, but it almost seems like somebody may have used you, like maybe just for their pleasure, physically, emotionally, even mentally. It's almost like they used you as part of their sort of release, or maybe to get certainty within themselves. So there might be a space here where you have literally just been outright, gaslighted there in the past, or in the recent past, which could be quite recent for some of you. For some of you, I also feel that it could be in the very distant past, but it's still very much in your mind. This is almost like a victim mentality that might be going on over here, Leo. And I feel that you started to release from that, and also got to see how you were holding yourself in bondage by sticking, by sort of like holding on to the recent past like that. And you started to make changes. You started to focus forward. So there might have been a release. There might have been a end of a relationship, an end of a connection, end of a friendship, end of what you thought was security and stability for you. All right. And so you realize, well, I'm going to have to see what I can do going forward. I can't exactly stay here, emotionally stay here, maybe even physically stay here, because I feel that there, for some of you, there may have been an experience where you were cut off, almost sort of like without mercy, like outright deception, basically. It's very possible there for some of you. Or also where, let's say maybe you were on holiday, or somebody was just visiting or something like that, and you sort of lost your emotions on them more than you actually thought you would. And for some of you, that could mean that it's the end of things, but for some of you, it could also mean that you are now really committed to finding that magic, because I feel that for many of you, there was a sense almost like you didn't have any hope, and now you've got hope. So now you're like, okay, let me put myself out there. Let me see what's going to happen. Let me see what I can do. And I don't feel that you were so short of suitors, which is actually really, really great. I also feel that you found a lot more sort of inner peace within yourself, and you got a clearer idea of what it is that you would like to have for love. All right. Leo, let's see where this energy is taking you prospectively going forward. Take that one. Alrighty. So we've got the 10 of Wands, we've got the Hermit, and there's the 7 of Pentacles. So So you're releasing from this. Whatever happened over here, something really funky went on here. You know, whatever happened over here, whatever hurt you, whatever confused you, whatever sort of threw you off track, whatever happened over there, I see you going forward, emotionally releasing all of that, because your focus has become more on you. It's almost like for some of you, you know, you've become almost less Leo, like you didn't want to shine that bright because like your bright light, you know, may have sort of stirred up other people's demons and that sort of thing. And I feel that that in itself, actually, and I feel that you got that realization also, that for some of you there's a bit of a people's pleasing tendency that might have been going about, and that is actually what brought this whole situation together, this whole smoke and mirrors, that whole release, all of that. And so going forward, I feel that you're getting clarity on that, and you're actually doing the inner work on that to make sure the pattern doesn't really repeat itself. I love this, and you know, with the Hermit going forward, it's about giving yourself a break. Some of you are sort of running yourself like titans that never tire, you know. And in order to get a deeper perspective of yourself, it's necessary to take a break, a physical body break, you know. And to sort of get perspective again about what it is that you want to have in life here with the Seven of Pentacles, because here you are with the basket. Obviously tarot is not gender specific, but here you are with the basket, you know, picking off. And I feel that going forward, especially for those of you that are maybe concerned about money, you know, there's that availability. But I also feel that for some of you, there's a sense that you might have been dealing with someone where you have to be almost careful not to impose on their time, so to speak, you know, where you had to almost measure yourself all the time not to upset them, you know. And I feel going forward, you're dealing with, you're getting a situation, you're getting with someone that actually wants to be with you, that actually wants to pursue you, that want to spend time with you, and that wants you to be happy. Okay. So that's what I've got for you, Leo. I hope that that helps. Let's just take this out of the way. Let's bring this back. Thank you for your time, for your energy, your love, and your light, Leo. I hope it helps. If it resonates, I would really appreciate you liking the video, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. Remember to hit that notification bell so you know when your weekly readings are coming out. If you want to have a personal reading with me, I've got two different options. I've got either a 1 hour reading or 2 hours. And then I also do regression hypnosis as well as distance crystal Reiki. Only available on Saturdays and Sundays at this point. Do send me an email and we'll find you a time together. Namaste. Love and light. Bye, dear.